Okay, I'm gonna try my best to do this video. I'm not back in Florida yet in the privacy of my own place. That's why I haven't been making videos. But I promise y'all a video on the different forms of sex trafficking because there's many different forms of sex trafficking. And today I want to touch on adult sex trafficking on the so-called dating scene, where a person thinks they're just going on normal dates, but they're being pimped out the whole time. And even when they're out on a date with someone or think they have a boyfriend and the boyfriend is giving them money to help them, it's just a deceivement tactic because there is a pimp in the background. And what happens with this type of sex trafficking, where the person just thinks they have a boyfriend and they don't realize they're being sex trafficked, what happens is people will DM them and target them and pick them out and ask them on dates and try to act like they're looking for love, when in actuality, that person is part of an underground sex trafficking network where they put cameras in people's houses sometimes and listening devices, or if they take the person out to a hotel, they'll have a secret camera there. And this person will think they have a boyfriend or a man in their life just because that person may give them money. But it's an underground sex trafficking network, okay? And a lot of times what happens to these women is they'll date someone for a little while and they think they have a man, but the man is just using them the whole time to exploit them. And when he gets tired of them, then that woman gets passed on to the next man. And all those men know each other. And then each man gets a cut of money from the head guy that's like in charge of the whole sex trafficking operation. Some women that are dating and having sex and getting money from men, they're being deceived. They're actually being sex trafficked. The relationships won't last long and the man will break up with them. And then that man will tell the story and show the video to other men, and then the next man will step in and date the woman, and it's just like a cycle that keeps happening and happening. And the whole time the woman is just getting more body count, and she's dating more and more men, but doesn't realize that some of these men literally were sent in to do sexual rituals with the woman, where there's videos or recordings or different things going on in the background. And sometimes they don't always video. Sometimes they don't always have the hidden video or the hidden camera thing going on. But a lot of times women that enter relationships and they think finally they met the right guy and everything's going to be okay. And then they don't do anything wrong. The woman thinks that they haven't done anything wrong because they haven't cheated on the man and they're being pretty nice to the man and thinking that it's a stable relationship. And then all of a sudden the man just leaves them out of nowhere and ghosts them. Okay. And then the next man comes into the picture who knew the other man that they were involved with. That's a form of underground sex trafficking. A lot of women are being sex trafficked and they don't even realize they're being sex trafficked. So there, I finally made the video.